Above me on the screen, you're going to have 4 sets of stats. 2 of them come from BREF, and 2 of them come from Fangraphs. And they're not going to have the team name or the player's name on them. Just know that both sets of stats are comparing the same 2 players. Fangraphs will be on the left, and Baseball Reference on the right, I think. Both of those, you'd think the guy with more FWAR or more BWAR would be the MVP candidate, and pretty clear, because they both play in the American League. But it's not that clear this year. It really isn't, and there's a lot to think about this year in terms of what value a player is giving you. Now, these 2 players are Aaron Judge and Cal Raleigh. Aaron Judge this season, 8.7 BWAR, 509 at-bats, 167 hits, and 48 home runs. He's batting .328, one of, I think 3 qualified hitters across both leagues to be batting over .300. He scored 127 runs, batted in 104, stole 12 bases, on base of .453, a slug of .676 for an OPS of 1.129, and an OPS plus of .210. All of those are better than his career numbers. His batting average is almost 30 points higher than his career batting average, and he has 1/8 of his career RBIs this season. He plays for the Yankees. He did not. He played right field and designated hitter this year. He missed some games. This is not the most WAR he's put up in a season, as that happened in 22 and 24, in both seasons where he put up 10.8 BWAR. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Cal in terms of BWAR. 6.7, 562 at-bats, 139 hits, 56 home runs, leads the majors, 247 batting average, scored 104 runs. A third of the runs in his career have been scored this year, and a third of the WAR has been accumulated this year. 118 RBI, more than a third this year. He stole 14 bases, which is 2/3. An on-base percentage of .359, and a slug of .585 with a .945 OPS and a .168 OPS plus. That's 42 points higher for an OPS plus. But this doesn't tell you the whole story, because BWAR doesn't have a lot of stuff. And it also doesn't talk about them being catchers. Now, the only difference here, Aaron Judge, 9 BWAR. Cal Raleigh, 8.4 BWAR. 0.6 of a win above replacement. It's widely shown that the win above replacement on Fangraphs has a error rate of 1 in the inaccuracy in every measurement and calculation. Cal has 665 plate appearances this year. He's played in pretty much every game. His WRC plus is 159. Judge's WRC plus is 200. Which is actually lower than last year when he had a 220. This makes me wonder what's going to happen with the Baseball Writers of America when they go ahead and vote for MVP in 10 days. Because, yeah, Cal plays the harder position. Cal catches. Cal set the home run record for switch hitters, catchers. He broke Mickey Mantle's record and tied Ken Griffey Jr.'s franchise record in the same day, hitting home runs 55 and 56 the other day. Judge hits 40 to 50 home runs every year. Judge is going to hit 50 home runs this year unless he doesn't hit 2 home runs over the next 10 days. And I would bet that it will happen. So, yeah, I think it's going to be very, very interesting and very, very close. And the result of this Houston series that the Mariners play tonight is going to have a huge impact. Because if Cal leads this team to the playoffs, if Cal Raleigh leads the Mariners to the playoffs, you almost have to say he is the most valuable player, not just to the Mariners, but in the American League, based on what he did on offense, what he did on defense, and the fact that he was able to do all of that with his backup being Mitch Garver, who has a WRC plus of, I think, 67, and does not do very well at catching. And yes, I'm aware that it's Mitch Garver is a backup catcher with that, but yeah, it's going to be interesting because Judge is very valuable to his team. But the Yankees have more overall valuable players on that team, and the Mariners have gotten so much production from the catcher position only from Cal. And the backup catcher often isn't very valuable, but Mitch was supposed to be the DH. Mitch was signed to be the full-time DH, and he hasn't done that. So, yeah, that's a thing. The Baseball Writers of America have a very tough task ahead of them. Now, my vote would go to Cal, because obviously I'm a Mariners fan. I am not a voting member of the Baseball Writers of America, nor am I a member of the Baseball Writers of America. So this is simply my opinion. I do not speak for the Seattle Mariners, Major League Baseball, Major League Baseball's Players Association, or the Baseball Writers of America.